This dropshipping store right here is doing 27K per day, and the crazy part is the majority of that comes from AI ads. And in this video, I'm breaking down the top dropshipping stores and exactly how they're scaling and using this exact AI system so you can replicate it for yourself. You can finally stop burning money on ads because this strategy that I'm about to show you, you can fully automate it and make it do everything for you. So make sure you watch to the end. So before I show you how to make AI ads step by step, you need to understand exactly how it works, because once you do, you're gonna understand how powerful this is. A great example is Rosabella. They're currently running on Facebook and they're launching over 1,000 ads per day, which is absolutely insane. And they're doing over 100K per day as well. And they're able to run these type of ads that are completely made with AI, and all the heavy lifting is done with AI. So they're able to test a wide range of different creatives and different angles. And that's exactly how they're able to scale up. And you may be thinking, oh, I launched 3 to 5 creatives per day. That's pretty good. But that's actually the furthest from the truth. If you're only launching 3 to 5 ads per day, you're gonna find rarely a winner once per week. You gotta be testing way more creatives, and with this exact AI strategy that I'm about to show you, it will make it extremely replicatable, and AI will be doing most of the heavy lifting, so you're able to pump out a ton of more creatives. So that's exactly how a bunch of big brands are able to scale and maintain that consistency. So let's go straight into how to actually make these ads. All right, so the first step on how to make a converting AI creative is actually picking the right creator. I see a lot of beginners messing this part up, and it's actually way more important than you think, because you want to resonate with the viewer that is actually watching your ad. Now let's say you're running a hair care brand for specifically Black women. If you pick a creator that's white, that's not going to tailor well with the audience that's actually watching your video. So you have to make sure you actually know who you're targeting before you create an AI creative. So for this example, we're going to be using ArcAds. ArcAds is a great tool because there's literally a billion creators that you can choose from. So there's a ton of freedom, and you could pick, whatever gender it is, what age, what situation. You could pick some people with authority figures like doctors, or older women, older men, younger women, younger men. Whatever it is, they have it. Let's say you're running a supplement, you may want to choose an authority figure. So in the medical space, if you're running, a fitness product, you can use a athlete creator, stuff like that. For this specific example, we're gonna be taking this supplement right here and making an ad around it. So we're gonna be wanting a doctor. So we're gonna select this one right here. Creating a converting ad script has never been easier with the help of ChatGPT, because all you really have to do is give the product to ChatGPT, give it the script format that I'm showing on the screen right now, and it'll spit out a converting ad script. Of course, you will have to manually edit it because AI is not perfect. Essentially what the script has is a hook. You have to meet the viewer at the current beliefs and switch them to a new one, which is solved by your solution mechanism. And then thirdly is a problem mechanism, agitate pain. After that, we have the comparison to different solutions, and then you have to introduce your solution as a top one. And then finally, you have answer objections / CTA. And this will spit out a converting ad script that you can use. And of course, you have to manually edit it, like I said. But you have to remember, AI is only as good as what you give it. So you have to give ChatGPT a ton of information about your product, all the ingredients, all the benefits, who you're exactly targeting, and from there it'll give you a good ad script. So now that your script is locked in, it's time to bring it to life. So bring it over to ArcAds and select the right creator. From there, just paste in your script and generate the video. And as you can see, it literally gave us an AI video that looks fairly accurate. Now that we have this raw clip, it's time to manually edit it and making sure it looks seamless. So with a lot of these AI software, there's a bunch of weird pauses between each sentence. So you do have to cut that out manually. But once you do that, it does look pretty clean.
If you're always snacking but still never feel full, it's not your fault. Your hunger hormone GLP-1 might be out of balance. You've probably tried eating cleaner, cutting carbs.
Boom. The creator looks extremely accurate, and it doesn't look too much like AI, but we do have to enhance the video. So let's go ahead and add a hook as well as a CTA. So I added a hook in the front of the video. Constant cravings in your 40s, your body is giving you signs. I'm just calling out the target audience and telling them what their problem is. So for those people who are actually dealing with that problem, they're gonna stick around and figure out exactly why it's happening to them. And at the end, I did include a CTA, stating our offer, as well as redirecting the viewer to our store. Now you may be thinking, Andrew, this video looks pretty boring. How's it gonna perform well? Now, these videos actually do perform well by itself, but if you really wanna enhance your video, it's time to add some B-roll content. So B-roll content you do wanna add is actually videos with the product in the person's hand, which I'm gonna show you exactly how to do with AI. What you wanna do is head over to ChatGPT and put in your product, as well as give it a setting. So for this example, I did take the product in the image and have someone holding it in their hand in the living room. Camera angle should be looking at it and not down at the product. So this is exactly what ChatGPT spit out for us. It looks extremely good. Like, it doesn't really look too much like an AI photo. But now here's the fun part. We're gonna actually animate this. So you wanna head over to hedra.com. So what Hedra essentially does is animates a photo. So what I did is I gave it the photo right here and told it to animate the image into a realistic video of someone holding the product, pan left, and keep the setting exact same. So from there, we got this video right here, which honestly doesn't look too bad. ad. This is just the first try. If you really want to get a good video, you have to give it a couple attempts. You know, this AI software is not perfect, but you're able to get quality videos that you're able to put inside your AI UGC video. This is one of the many ad formats that we have inside the one-on-one mentorship, which we deep dive exactly how to dial in your ad strategy, your product research, your testing, your scaling. So if you're serious about building brands that sustain themselves for many years, feel free to click the link down below in the description and apply for the mentorship. So just like that, whenever the UGC creator starts talking about the solution, you can actually put a clip of someone holding the product.
And it makes you feel like you're failing when really your body just isn't getting the right support. That's why I started using this Yerba Mate Super Blend.
And there we have it. You can go all out and add a ton of these AI B-roll videos, but for this example, I'm just gonna add this product video that we have here. And that's exactly how you make an AI UGC video from scratch. This literally took me maybe 30 minutes of time to make this one video. If you get really good at it, you can make it within under 15 minutes. But we aren't just done yet. In order for this strategy to work, you need to apply this final step. Even if you know how to create all these ads, the reason we're doing this is to make testing and scaling even faster. The best way to scale up these AI ads is to find a concept that actually works, whether it's a creative style, a creative angle, whatever works, you need to double down on that. Let's say this AI doctor video did really well. We want to double down on these AI doctor videos. It means that authority figure videos work very well, and you can double down on that, and you can use all this momentum to scale up. But let's say this AI ad doesn't work. Now you know that this concept or style isn't the best, and you can retry with a different style, whether it's a new creator, a new angle that you're targeting from, whatever it is. You can make testing extremely simple and get feedback from Facebook ads. So that's the exact AI strategy that I'm using to hit 25K days consistently. And once again, if you are interested in the one-on-one mentorship, feel free to click the link down below in the description. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.